Okay, let's talk about it. You pour your heart and soul into your YouTube short. You hit that publish button, and then you watch it get stuck at like 0 views. Or maybe it gets a few thousand and then just flatlines. It's super frustrating, right? Well, today, we're gonna break down the playbook for escaping what we're calling YouTube's view jails. And this quote right here, man, this hits deep. This is the real, raw frustration that so many creators feel. You see other people posting what looks like total nonsense, and they're going viral, while your brilliant hard work just gets completely lost in the noise. It can make you feel like you're just cursed. So are you trapped? Does that feeling sound familiar? If it does, then this right here is your key. We're gonna break down the exact strategy that one creator spent 9 agonizing months figuring out through trial and error, so you don't have to go through all that pain. Here's the game plan. First, we'll define what these view jails even are. Then we'll walk through escaping the 0 view jail, breaking past that tricky 15K wall, and getting over the final 30K hurdle. And by the end, you'll have a clear path to finally going viral. So what are we really up against here? Well, these view jails are actually pretty predictable plateaus. This isn't just random bad luck, you know? They are specific, understandable barriers in the YouTube algorithm that once you get how they work, you can totally learn to overcome. Let's just put a name to the beast. A view jail is basically when your shorts views hit this invisible wall at a certain number and it just stops dead in its tracks. You can think of it like being stuck in algorithmic purgatory. Our job today is to break you out. All right, let's start with the most soul-crushing one of all, getting literally 0 views. You post your masterpiece and crickets, nothing. It is hands down the #1 reason that so many potential creators just quit before they even really get started. I love this analogy because it's so true. We can't just throw random solutions at this problem and hope one sticks. To escape the 0 view jail, we first have to figure out why you're in it. You gotta know the disease to find the right cure, you know? And here are the 3 main diagnoses. Honestly, by far, the most common reason for getting 0 views is that first one. YouTube's algorithm thinks your account is a bot. The other 2 are worth checking though. Did you suddenly switch from posting about, I don't know, baking to posting about crypto? That can confuse things. Or are you just reposting tired trends without adding anything new? That can also land you in jail. But we're gonna focus on that bot issue because it's the trap that gets almost every new creator. So how do you prove you're a real, live human being? Simple. You have to act like one for about a week, 4 to 7 days before you post anything. You need to warm up your account. Go watch videos in your niche, like them, leave thoughtful comments, subscribe to some channels, share a video or 2. Just show the platform that you are a genuine member of the community, not some spam bot. This one simple step can be your ticket out of that 0 view desert. Okay, so let's say you've done that. You're getting views, but now you keep hitting the wall around 15,000. Well, first of all, congrats. YouTube sees you as a human now. The problem is no longer the platform. The problem is your content's packaging. And viral packaging really just comes down to these 3 pillars. You've got the hook, which is what makes people stop scrolling. Then you got retention, which is what keeps them watching. And finally, you have the payoff, which is what makes the whole thing feel worth their time. Let's break down the hook, because those first 3 seconds, they are everything. You've got 2 main tools. A visual hook uses something weird on screen to physically stop someone's thumb. Think a red circle, a strange object, or a scene that makes you go, wait, what? A word hook grabs their brain. It asks a shocking question or makes a really bold statement. Something like, you've been brewing your coffee all wrong, or this one habit is destroying your life. You've got to master one, if not both of these. So once you've hooked them, you gotta keep them. That is retention. And it's all about good storytelling. Even if it's just for 45 seconds, your short needs a structure that keeps people curious about what's coming next. You can do this with quick cuts, captions that pop up on screen, building suspense, anything to make every single second earn the viewer's attention for the next second. And the last but not least, the payoff. This is that satisfying ending that the viewer was waiting for, even if they didn't know it. It's the punchline of the joke, the big reveal, the answer to the question you asked in the hook. If you promise the world's best life hack, your payoff better deliver a genuinely great life hack. That full watch time is pure gold for the algorithm because it proves your video delivered on its promise. Okay, so you've escaped 0 jail, you've mastered packaging, and now you're consistently hitting around 30,000 views. You are so close.
At this stage, YouTube is giving your content a real chance, but for some reason, you just can't seem to break through to that truly viral level.
So what's the secret hack to get past this? Well, surprise, there isn't one. If you're at this level, you don't need to burn everything down and start over. The problem isn't some huge flaw in your videos. The problem is a lack of fine-tuning. It's a lack of strategy. The solution is to make one tiny fix. Instead of reinventing the wheel, look at your video and find one small thing you can improve. Can you tweak the core idea to make it just a little more relatable? Can you sharpen your hook? Maybe add a few more sound effects to boost retention, or make your payoff even more satisfying and shareable. Just one small, strategic change can be the thing that pushes you over the edge. So let's bring it all together. We've walked through the 3 big jails that hold creators back. Now, let's put your entire escape plan on one single, simple cheat sheet so you can remember it.
And here it is. It's this simple. Stuck at 0? The problem is you look like a bot. The solution? Warm up your account. Stuck at 15K? Your packaging is weak. You need to master the hook, retention, and payoff. And if you're stuck at 30K, it's a lack of strategy. The key is to make one tiny fix and just keep improving with every single video. And that brings us to the final and most important question. Now that you have the escape plan, I want you to really think about your own content.